Okay, let's make an ascending third, so something a little different. So let's go out here and let's do, we're gonna go back to C major here. So I didn't put a key signature on this, so we're still in the key signature of C major for notation purposes. Okay, so if we're going up, my next chord is going to be E, because we're going to go up by a third, right? Now I can already tell I'm going to get really high because I'm just going to go up by third and third and third. So I'm going to transpose this down by an octave just to get us started. Okay, so we're going to start down a little bit lower here because we're going to get kind of high on the staff. Okay, so we went up by a third. We need to go up by another third. It's going to get us to a 5. Go up by another third, we get to a 7th. Now this is interesting, right? Because what just happened, in our root motion outlined our tonic triad with a 7th even, right? C, E, G, B. So this is really kind of outlining that triad, which is kind of fun. But now we're going to start moving away from it, because if we go up a third from our diminished 7th chord, we're going to get a 2. And then we're going to get a 4. And then we're going to get a 6. And then we're going to get back to 1. 2 octaves higher. Okay, let's hear it. Okay, now let's do it with not crazy voice leading. So I want to keep those 2 common tones the same every time possible. There's B, G, and D. Okay, let's take our B down and our D down. And now we're going to do an F. So by doing this, we're going to kind of make it feel like we're sliding down again. The opposite direction that we're actually going. I could make a leap here, because I could go take this B down to A, or I could flip it up here, and the voice leading wouldn't be extremely weird. But let's just keep going. It would be better down here. Okay, so let's take this F and this A and the C. And the A and the C and the E. It's kind of a fun sound, right? Last one, back to root position. C, E, and G. There we go. Okay, so now we have it. The inversions are going to make it feel like we're moving down, even though we're moving up. Right? Kind of interesting the way that works, right? One thing that is worth pointing out is our inversions. So let's label our chords, and this time let's also label the inversions because they're doing their own little sequence here. So what we have here is 1, and then we have 3, and then a 5, and then a 7, diminished, and then a 2, 4, six, and 1. Okay, now let's look at our inversion that we've created here. So we have 1, 5, 3, right? Root position. Now what we've done here, now remember the inversion is just what I decided to do, but in order for this to make the smoothest voice leading that I could make, what I did, so we've made this pattern of root position 6, 6, 4, root position 6, 6, 4, root position 6. And if we kept going, which we could do by just going back to this 3 chord and just keep going down the pattern, the easiest way would be to continue it. So our next 3 chord that would happen after this would be a 6, would be the easiest inversion to make if we want to keep this sequence going. Right? Kind of fun, the way that this pattern erupts from this. Now, again, we could do the same thing in minor. I don't think we need to walk through the minor because everything will be the same. All the notes will be the same. We'll just change our B flats, E flats, and A flats, and we'll change our chord qualities, but the inversions would be the same. Excellent.